Hello everyone, welcome to Flow and Open with Amy, and welcome to day 2 of the Awakening series. So day 1 was preparing the soil, day 2 in this Awakening series is rooting. So now that we've got our soil all prepared, our hearts, our intentions all set and ready, we can start to really form some roots that we want to build our foundation from. So we're going to start this day 2 by pulling a card from the Mushroom Spirit Oracle deck that we've been working with in this series. So before we get started with this card pulling, go ahead, if you haven't already, just find yourself in a comfortable seat. Let's kind of just ground and root into this moment before we pick our card. So go ahead, find a comfortable seat. I'm going to stay with my butt on my heels, just hands on the legs, on the quads or the knees, whatever makes sense. And just take a few mindful, deep, really just releasing breaths here. Just allowing the breath to be your tool to drop you into your body, drop you into this moment. Leaving behind anything that isn't present, isn't anything that needs to be carried onto the mat with you in this moment. Just clearing the mind and focusing on the here and now. There's nowhere else that you need to be. There's nothing else that you need to be doing. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So just take a few deep breaths in that knowing you are exactly where you're supposed to be. In this moment, right here and right now. So our mushroom card for today for this grounding flow is the chaga mushroom. And it says chaga, defense and balance. So let's take a look at what our Oracle guidebook here says for chaga. So chaga, defense/balance. So just close your eyes, really stay connected to that inner space as you listen. Chaga is the king when it comes to helping the body defend itself and ward off potential dangers to your health. Where in your life could you have something or someone attached to you that is not serving your higher purpose or is creating a hindrance of some sort? Is it time to build your defenses so strong that nothing can penetrate them? Are you physically strong enough, or do you need to work on your physical health? Maybe you are allowing yourself to be taken advantage of or being treated poorly. Sometimes when you feel you need protection, you actually need to strengthen your reserves. Using energy to block things and cast things away can be more tiring than building yourself up from the inside so nothing can stick to you. Another lesson from chaga is one of balance. Disease exists when something in the body becomes unbalanced. Chaga brings balance to your immune system, blood sugar levels, and circadian rhythms. Where are you out of spiritual alignment? It might be time to look at where something within you or your life is out of balance. Where can you create more flow and movement? Where have things become stuck? When you balance yourself from within, this balance is your external world. The work you do on the inside can create profound shifts if you are prepared to do the work. When you create balance and cultivate strength from the inside, you become an impenetrable force. Wow. Strong card. I love this card for our grounding flow today. I mean, man, finding balance within, creating your strength from within so that nothing can stick to you. It all starts with grounding. It all starts with feeling grounded in who you are and where you are, and just being grounded and connected to your heart. So let's go ahead, start a flow, start some movement to build this grounding energy up. So I'm going to go ahead and put our cards away so we can start our grounding flow. We're going to start this grounding flow standing at the top of your mat. So go ahead, find yourself standing at the top of the mat. So put the feet about hip distance apart. And just go ahead and lift up all 10 of your toes, and then just one by one, slowly root and ground them down into the mat. So already kind of picturing each individual toe like a tree root. Root down through those 10 roots you've just pressed into your mat. Lift up through the crown of the head, stand tall, find mountain pose. So already feeling this rooted, deep connection to the earth beneath you. Good. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead and clasp that right wrist. Start to lean towards the right as you lean towards the left as you stretch through the right side body. Inhale, come back to center, release. And go ahead, grab the other side. Start to stretch towards the right side as you lengthen through that left side of the body. Inhale brings you back to center, release. And as you exhale, go ahead and fold over your legs. Inhale, bring the hands up halfway to your shins. And as you exhale, fold down. Go ahead, step your feet back. Find plank pose. And slowly lower all the way down to your mat, all the way down to your belly. Release the toes. Inhale, let's just find a little baby cobra here. So just gently lifting the heart up, baby cobra. And exhale, roll it down. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, baby cobra, pressing down through the tops of the feet. And exhale down. Inhale, last time here, baby cobra, lift the heart. And this time as you exhale, curl the toes, find downward facing dog. Good, take just a few breaths here in your down dog. Kind of walk the feet out a little bit. Rock the hips side to side. Exhale out the mouth if you need to, if that feels good. That's what was calling to me in the moment. Good. Slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root down through those feet once again. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Good. So that flow is called a sun salutation. We're going to do just 2 more of these. Very grounding, very much connecting the breath with the movement, getting you into your body. So inhale, lift up, root down through the feet. Exhale, grab the wrist, lean towards the left as you stretch through the right side of the body. Inhale, center. And exhale, lean to the right, grab the left wrist. Inhale, come back, release. And exhale, fold. Inhale brings you up, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank. This time, just lower halfway down, chaturanga. And inhale, lift the heart all the way up, find upward facing dog, shoulders pressing down. And exhale, abs, core pulls you back into downward facing dog. Good. Downward dog is also one of these perfect grounding poses. You've got all 4 limbs on the ground, 2 hands, 2 feet, rooted down into the earth and pressing the body up towards the sky. Good. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Pause for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. Feel those 10 toes still rooted to the earth. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Step back, plank. Lower down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, send the hips back, downward facing dog. So already I feel very connected, very rooted and grounded in my body with this connecting breath and body movements in these sun salutations. Good, one more cycle of breath. Good. Walk the feet up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down through the feet, reach the arms up, bring the palms to touch. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Good. All right, let's start to build a flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bring the hands down. Go ahead, step your right foot back behind you and immediately drop that back knee. So in a grounding practice, we always want to make sure that we focus on our grounding, right? Focus on our foundation, building a strong foundation before we rise up. Kind of the point of rooting. So make sure you feel rooted and grounded in this low lunge before circling the arms back, up and around, reaching up, low lunge. Good. On your next exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot and send the hips back, straighten that front leg, so finding a half split pose here. So take a couple breaths here. Closer you have your hands to your body, the less sensation you'll feel. The further you walk your hands out, the more sensation you'll feel in that left foot. Be where you are and feel strong, rooted and grounded in your knees, in your feet, in the lower half of your body. So we're going to bring a little flow into this. So as you inhale, bend into that front leg, reach the arms up, find low lunge. And as you exhale, send the hips back, half split. Good. Inhale brings you up. And exhale sends it back. And if you need to curl those back toes under for a little more stability, feel free to do that. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. One more round. Inhale. And exhale. Good. This time as you inhale and bend into that front knee, we're going to take a little twist down here in this low lunge. So reach the left arm up towards the sky, twisting through the upper thoracic spine, the upper part of your back. So keeping length in the low back, this twist comes from the upper part of your back. You can even look up to that left hand if that feels good. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, bring that left hand down to frame the front foot. Curl the back toes under and step back into downward facing dog. Good. So maybe you start to notice in this down dog, you have a little more space in that left hamstring as we just went through that flow. Don't worry, the right hamstring will get there in just a moment. Gently nod or shake your head here, really letting everything go. Anything that's stuck to you, that isn't serving you, that you don't want to carry anymore, just let it fall, let it drop right here. Good. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. This time we're going to take the left foot back. Drop the back knee. Just like we did on the other side, before you lift your hands up off the ground, we want to feel rooted. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel strong in our foundation. So make sure you're there first. And when you're ready, sweep the arms back up and around. Low lunge. You can even look up to the hands if that feels good. If you want to challenge the balance a little bit more. One big inhale here. Good. As you exhale, send those hips back. Find half split, pulling the toes up in towards the nose. So flexing that front foot. Keeping the spine long here. Flexing through that foot. Good. Next breath in, go ahead and bend that knee, and we're going to take the flow. So inhale, arms lift, low lunge. And exhale, straighten that leg, send it back, half splits. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, send it back. Inhale, pull that energy up from the earth. Pull it up from your roots. Exhale, send it back. And one last time, inhale. And exhale. Good. This time as you bend into that front knee, we're going to take that low lunge twist. So inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Open up through the chest. Really twist through the upper back. Stay here for one more breath cycle. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring that hand down to frame the front foot. Curl the back toes. Step it back, downward facing dog. Notice how much more open your legs feel, the back of the hamstrings. Rooting down through the hands and the feet in this pose. Good. Go ahead, walk those feet up to meet the hands. Inhale brings you to a flat back. And exhale, hands down. On your next breath in, go ahead and take the right foot back. This time, keep the back knee off the mat. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Feel rooted and strong in your foundation before circling the arms back up and around and finding high crescent lunge. So we're going to take that flow that we just did on the ground. That was building our roots, building our foundation, and now we're ready to take it up into off the ground. So inhale, lift the arms up, high crescent lunge. Good. As you exhale, start to straighten that front leg, kind of sending the hips back a little bit and finding a pyramid pose here, but you'll probably still have your back heel off the mat. So inhale, bending into the front knee, high crescent lunge. Exhale, straighten the front leg, send the hips back, pyramid variation. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Do it one more time here. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, send it back. Good. This time as you inhale, find that high crescent lunge. Go ahead and walk the back foot in just a little bit so you can get that back heel on the ground with both legs straight. We're going to find a twisting triangle here. So you might need a block, or if you don't have a block, you can grab a stack of books. Works just as well. So that back foot's angled about 45 degrees. Bring your hands to your waist. Start to lean the body forward, keeping the spine long. And once you've gone forward, as far forward as you can, drop that right hand down to your block, the mat, or your books. Twist and reach the left arm up. So this is like that low lunge twist we did on the ground. We're doing it standing now. Really feeling and pressing down through our roots. Stay here for one more breath. Good. Go ahead, cartwheel the hands down to frame that front foot and step it back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Shake the head back and forth. Do what feels good. Let's take this over to the other side. So walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and step the left foot back. Remember keeping the back knee off the ground, staying on the ball of the back foot. rooting the toes, building your foundation, and reaching all the way up, high crescent lunge. So making sure you're not dumping into the low back, keeping the low back long. We can do that by engaging the core, pulling the belly button in towards your spine. So inhale, lift. And as you exhale, straighten that front leg, send the hips and arms back, pyramid variation. Inhale, high crescent, bend in the front leg. And exhale, send it back. Pressing down through that front big toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send it back. Good, one more time. Inhale, keeping the spine long, not rounding in the back. Exhale, long spine. Good. Inhale, come back to that high crescent lunge. Walk the back foot in a little bit so you can get the back heel down. Turn it about 45 degrees. Hands on the waist. We're going to find that revolved twisting triangle here. So grab your books or your blocks if you need them. Place them on the inside of that front foot. Lengthen through the spine, start to lean forward. And when it's time, drop the left hand down, twist towards the right as you reach the right arm up. Twisting triangle. Keeping the shoulders pressed down out of the ears, not locking out the knees, gentle bend in the knees here. Feeling strong in your roots, strong in your foundation. One more breath here. Good. Go ahead, bring that hand down to frame the front foot. Step it back. This time, let's take child's pose. So drop the knees down towards the earth. Let the head and hands come down to the earth. And breathe. So stay here in your child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths. Letting yourself come down. Rooting down through all 10 fingers. Maybe you place each one individually down into your mat. And have that image once again of tree roots rooting down into the earth. Knowing that this simple rooting practice of placing each individual toe or each individual finger into the ground or the earth is available to you at all times to help you find and feel your groundedness. So as you continue to rest here in your child's pose, I want you to think about what are some grounding practices that you can use in your everyday life to help you build that balance within the body, to build that defense, that connection of feeling rooted in your being, rooted in where you are, rooted in the present moment. Knowing it can be as simple as a breath in and out. What practices can you implement that are simple and accessible at any moment to connect to this rootedness, this groundedness, so that you can continue to flourish and grow and bloom? I'm going to leave you right here. Thank you so much for joining me for day 2 of the Awakening series. I hope that you feel grounded and connected to your roots, connected to the earth, and really rooted in the heart. I'll see you next time. Bye.